on. I'm feeling so happy. Hello! So today we're gonna have a special guest. I don't want to spoil it, but I'll take you guys with me to pick him up, and by the time you guys will see who he is. Let's go! So here will be my office for now. Well, I know it's kind of at a very primitive stage. I didn't really have time to set up yet. Currently, this is the room where I keep Shelby because he still needs AC to keep him warm, also help him adapt to the new environment. But later, I would like to set up a little bit just to make this more workplace-like. You know, better environment after all provides you better efficiency at working. You know, girl stuff. Before I officially get back to work, I want to thank Cambly first for sponsoring a portion of this video. So Cambly is an app with rich resources of our English teachers from all over the world to provide opportunity for you to practice oral English face-to-face with native speakers. It has a pretty detailed information of each teacher in terms of educational background, work experience, teaching style, accent, and student feedback. So you can choose the one that you like according to the information provided. And here is a clip of my experience with the app. Do you think accent matters for non-native speakers speaking English?
I wouldn't say accent is such a big problem. You know, even in the IELTS exam, you don't get penalized for having an accent.
Yeah.
Okay, like there's so many nationalities with accents. Some are stronger than others, but I don't think people should try to get rid of their accent. It shows where their roots are from, to be honest.
Yeah.
You know, I wouldn't say accent's a problem at all.
Any tips for future students who want to improve their oral speaking?
Most countries, we don't have enough time for practicing English, right? No exposure to any native speakers. So an online platform like this, you're not speaking to someone who knows Chinese or your native language. You have to push yourself in order to get your point across. Speaking with natives is such a good way. And I also tell students, like when they're at home in their own time, talk to yourself as well. You may seem crazy, but talking to yourself is really important.
Totally agree with that. That's what I've been doing. At least as far as I am concerned, is that I am so confused about, you know, where the future leads to, or where I should be going in the future. I think that's the biggest problem I think a lot of young people are facing right now.
Like there's more pressure on the new generation as well. Work, work, work.
Yeah.
Try to get as many qualifications as possible.
I really hope that I can have the access to this kind of app when I was struggling with my oral speaking at college time, because I have to admit that the best accelerator for the improvement of my speaking skill is face-to-face communication with native speakers. I didn't have that opportunity until I went abroad for graduate school and later working in all English environment. So I do think this app is a treasure for those who want to improve their oral but lack of opportunity. And I believe even 10 to 15 minutes per day will make difference if you can keep practicing. Now use my referral code Rosie666 for 15 minutes free trial. I'll also leave the code in the comment area, so please feel free to use it and give it a go. For the new business, currently we're at the stage where there's a lot of tedious administration and registration procedure to run. All of them I should do it myself, so it's very early stage. And simultaneously, we'll be working on the goal setting and the strategy making. Given that we have a very limited capital, we have to be cautious not to rush into some sort of decisions. Next step, my partners and I will be doing some research separately. We're trying to understand the industry and market as much as we can to learn about products, consumers, existing players in the target market, as well as different platforms in terms of rules and ecosystems. And with certain amount of information gathering, we can probably be able to do some tests and calculation and figure out what's the strategy for the first phase. I always believe that in the business world, information is key. It's key to the strategy making, which is key to the tactics and all the execution stuff that follow up. Just like the saying goes, don't cover up the laziness on strategy by using efficiency on tactics. So ideally, we're gonna spend some time on that. I just don't want to end up doing useless work by falling into details and execution without thinking thoroughly and having a general picture in mind at the first stage. So yeah, that's basically where I am. My period just came. I was not expecting that because it's like a few days earlier than when it's supposed to come. Just so sad. I just become so weak, both mentally and physically, when I'm on my period. I believe those who've been suffering from period pain must know how it feels, right? I am a little bit blue because I just started to turn my work mode on yesterday, and I was planning a lot of work for myself to do in this coming week. But then I ended up like this. Yeah, it's like every time you're in high spirit,
life will just hit you in the head with a brick.
But that's okay. As a 20-something adult, I've learned to accept the reality and be adjustable. So today I will reduce my workload a little bit and, do some simple, more administrative work. Feeling so happy. It is right the taste that I've been looking for. Last bite, perfect combination. I want one more. Some just done eating. Later, I'm going to meet a friend who's been working in EC industry for years. I'll be meeting her at 1 p.m. I'm gonna ask her some questions and hopefully I can get some tips from her experience. Now it's 12:30. I think I should go get changed and head out. Yeah, I should go. Bye. Hello. Today is Saturday. We are currently on the way to the vet. Shelby is gonna have his third vaccine shot today.
Vaccine day.
Yeah, it's vaccine day. Shelby. Hello.
别动啊！我要扎你啦。
哎呀，摸摸。
哦，扎了你是吗？
Hello, I just got ready. We are heading over to the city center for some grocery shopping. I've been craving for a certain kind of cheese, but I just couldn't find any of them in the market nearby. So, why are you like that? So hopefully I can get one at the market in the city center. See you later.